So for y'all who don't know, I am a massive F1 racing fan, like huge fan. I'm the kind of guy that has to wake up at the wee hours in the morning and actually watch it live because I feel like that's the only way to watch it. But because I love F1 so much, I decided to do a race where the racing is F1 format. So basically the qualifying is like F1 where it's just fast lap and it's knockout qualifying. And then the Grand Prix has everybody, 20 cars in one race. So we are doing our first ever, we're calling it Formula Mini this weekend, and I'm super excited about it. But because it's a new race format, essentially a new race, I'm gonna get a new car. I mean, I just need any excuse to get a new car. I already picked it up, I already started working on it, and then while I was working on it, I was like, I might wanna share with you guys what I'm doing because yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome. So our biggest class is what we call our driver's class. And what the driver's class is, it's essentially a stock Mini Z that you run on 50% throttle. I know that sounds kind of lame, but it actually makes for some really, really good racing because everyone is basically side by side. I mean, it's not out of the norm to have 4 cars going into the same corner side by side. It's so much fun. It's all about driving. Everyone's car is pretty much as close as you can possibly get in regards to performance. The racing is extremely tight, so much fun. So Formula Mini is going to be based on the driver's class, and I just built a driver's class car, and if you're wondering what that is, I'll show you. So here is my brand new driver's class car. So basically what you have to know for the driver's class is that you have to run a 6-tooth pinion. It has to be a stock pinion, and you have to run a stock remote, which here is a stock remote. And the reason is because you have to be able to put it in that 50% mode. So similar to the stock class, you can do Kyosho upgrades, which are Kyosho tires and T-plates. That's pretty much all I recommend, and it's pretty much all I did to this one. So what I did is this is a stock Mini Z. It's the McLaren P1. Great body, by the way. I love this car. This car looks so cool. One cool thing about this body is see the wing. Usually the wing is the first thing to break off. The wing is integrated inside the back of the car. When it breaks off, it doesn't look bad because the back of the car kind of has its own integrated wing. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't mess with the downforce when it breaks off. You can run it without the wing and it's perfectly fine, but with the wing it does look good. Now I believe the P1 offset is a little bit narrower. I believe it's a plus 1.5, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, that plus 1.5 means it's 1.5 millimeters wider in the front. Basically the hub, it sticks the wheels and tires out 1.5 degrees. I think that's what it is. It could be 1, but I do know the McLaren P1 is a little bit more narrow than like the McLaren 720S and the Corvettes. Now I like that because it rotates better. It might not be that good for a fast car, but I think it's better for a slower car, which this is going to be running 50% mode, so it's going to be a little bit slower. Now, in regards to tires, my go-to tires are red radial rears and yellow fronts, yellow slick fronts. On this one, I put yellow slick fronts, but I put yellow radial rears. I did that because recently someone was driving our rental car, and our rental cars have yellow radial rears. They handle just fine. I mean, they don't break traction. It feels really good. And the gentleman said that it feels better than his actual car. He was like, I think the rental is better than my actual car. And I said, the only thing different is I ran yellow radial rears. He put it on his car, and he says he really likes it. So that's what we're running. We're about to give it a shot. The only thing I need to add now that I'm looking at it, is I need to add some red wheel nuts. I have MSM aluminum wheel nuts for Mini Zs. Go check them out at msmvlog.com. But we're about to rip this thing. I'm super excited. It's going to be its maiden voyage because this thing is brand spanking new. Oh, and this is an MR03, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think especially in the 50% class, MR03 versus MR04 doesn't really matter that much. It's what I had, brand new, so that's what we're running. I mean, I do have MR04s brand new, but I can't keep taking cars out of our inventory. It's bad for business. All right, look, we got red wheel nuts on it. Look how good it looks with red wheel nuts, the red accents. They look so good. Okay, so we're not open yet. There's already people waiting outside. So if Milo starts barking, that's because people are waiting outside. But I gotta drive this thing. I am so, sorry, I thought I saw a footprint. I am so curious to see how well this does. All right, we need some trimmage. Oh, let me plug my timing system in. I know what you're thinking. It looks slow. It's because it is slow.
Unknown driver.
Well, my transponder works. It's all about racing line.
13-2.
Oh, I need to be in the 11s. And I think I can be. This is a brand new motor. Usually these motors work better after they're broken in. I'm sorry guys, I know this is like watching paint dry, but they're super fun to drive.
17-7.
Like you can see whenever I go around the corner how the car kind of struggles a little bit. That's because I'm losing too much speed in the corner.
12-7.
12.7 is not going to be good enough. I need to be at like 11s, at least 11s.
12-2.
12.2, still not good enough. I think late apexes is the way to go here.
12-2.
12.2 again. Oh, that was not a good turn. I might need a water break in this guy.
12-3.
Or we just need some laps on this thing, but yeah, it looks lame. I get it, but I promise. Oh, when you have, because we'll run 12 at a time. When we have 12 cars on the track, this is so much fun. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna try to run the tightest possible line I can. Oh, I'm just gonna try to run the tightest possible line, not worry about carrying momentum. So that's what you gotta decide, whether you wanna sacrifice a tighter line for momentum. I'm just gonna see how it is if I run the tightest line possible.
Well, 4.
12.4. So yeah, it's momentum. You want a lot of momentum. Oh, I hit the freaking edge.
12-3.
I hit the edge and I still ran 12.3.
Well, 4.
We're gonna break it in. We're gonna do water braking, guys. I should be in the 11s at least. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you how to water break in a Mini Z really quick. It's actually really simple. It's just a jar of water here, and then you just take the motor out, and it just unclips. It's not hard to get it out, just unclips right there. And then I take all the plastic pieces off, and you literally just submerge this guy in the water like so. That should be fine. And then, there you go. It's at 50% throttle, so I'm holding it full throttle. I'm just gonna probably do this. A lot of people do it different. I don't do it very long. I'll probably do it for 10 minutes. A lot of people will do this for like an hour. But we're gonna do it for about 10 minutes, then we're just gonna blow it out with a whole bunch of just compressed air, or I use a CalRC jet blaster. And then I'll hit it with a little bit of electrical cleaner to get all the water out, and then I'll hit it again with the blower, and then I'll just put a little bit of oil on the bearings. But I'll show you guys how I do that whenever we get to that point. But for now, we're just gonna wait here for about 5 minutes. So at 350, you can kind of see how the water is getting all, not like super dirty, but dirty. All right, guys, it's been 5 minutes, a little more than 5 minutes. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see there's like little metal sparkles on the top of the water. So it's definitely cleaning it out. If anything, this is good for your motor just to get all the residue and crap out of there. But all right, it's been exactly about 6 minutes. So we're gonna take this sucker out now. We're just gonna let it sit on here. We're just gonna dry it off. We're gonna walk it over. Man, these people are just sitting in their car out there. We're gonna walk it over to the old jet blaster. The goal there is to get as much water out of this thing as we possibly can. And then we're gonna hit it with some electrical cleaner. And then we're gonna dry it off again and then put just a little bit of bearing oil in there. on the bushings on each side of the motor. Now make sure when you do this part, when you hit it with motor cleaner, don't give it throttle, because motor cleaner is highly flammable, but it dries really fast, so that's good. It's highly flammable, and there's electrical currents that go inside that motor, so it will definitely catch your motor on fire. I've actually seen videos where people try to cool their motor down with motor cleaner, and it explodes. Got a little bit of 1-Up Racing oil here, a little bit of bearing oil. I'm just gonna put on each side of the motor shaft. Just let a little bit go in there. A little bit of throttle. I'll put a little bit on this other side. My hands are not always that dry. It only looks like that because I hit it with motor cleaner. All right, and then we're done. We just put it back in, and then we'll run it again. All right, guys, let's see if that made a difference. I kind of hope it does, otherwise this whole video is a flop. Doesn't feel like it. It's gonna take me a couple laps to get used to it.
12-9. 12 flat.
12 flat, there you go. 2/10 faster there. I'm confident getting the 11s now.
12-1.
This has got to be a good one.
11-9.
There it is, 11.9 in the 11. See, it is a little bit faster. 3/10 faster is actually pretty fast. So, water braking does help a little bit, but not that much where
12-4.
not that much where it's going to make a gigantic difference. So, I think what's important is I just get some time on this motor. All right, guys. So I had to charge the batteries up because I ran it with the broken-in motor with batteries that I used to break it in, so it was really low. But I ran like probably 8, 9 5s in a row, or 11 5s in a row, which is perfect for a driver's car. So I'll probably be in the like 11 3s on race day, which is exactly where I want to be. But she's ready, and yes, for sure, the water braking does help. Because on fully charged batteries, I think I was running what? I forgot what it was, like 12.2 or something like that. It's crazy.